All right, cool. So that works. All right. So everyone, welcome everyone to VGDA Fall 2015. We 12. Lower that shit. Come on now. All right. So got some shit to talk about. This is not in the right order. Second. You're about to lose all of your privileges. All right, cool. So, you guys have seen our shirts, but here's what they all look like. Oh, come on. All right, so this is like the default fit shirt. This is what the hoodie looks like to me, all are getting. And for you ladies out there, this is our ladies fit. Kind of looks like a ladies fit. Yeah. Wow. I know. Yeah. Getting real hot and heavy in here. All right. So for those of you who don't know, well, yeah, the 15. I think everyone at this point knows the regular shirt's 15, hoodies are 25. We're putting in our orders in today, so like Roman said, get them while they're hot.
Yeah.
Money talk. I know it's a lot of fun, but we got to do it. So, as a lot of you might know, we've been running VGDA on like very, very little budget-wise. But what that's meant is that a lot of the money has been coming out of the pockets of the officers, and that's just not something that's really like that sustainable. It's something that we've we've struggled to turn that around. We've had a couple of fundraisers, and those have helped. The T-shirts really helped a lot. I think that raised about like almost at this point it's probably about like $200 something for the club in profit. So that's going to be something that's going in. So thank you all very much for getting those shirts, because in addition to looking very snazzy, you're also investing in your future, which I think is a pretty cool trade-off. But so even though there hasn't been a whole lot of like talk about the money that's been going on, this is kind of a breakdown of what we've been spending, like how much this semester has cost kind of a lot of like the officers in VGDA. Posters, awnings, candy, website upgrades, advertising, Android licenses. Android license was like bought entirely by Josh. The iOS development license was bought entirely by Adam Moore. So that added up to like $625 just for this semester, which is a good chunk of change considering there is no money in our bank account. That's part of why we were trying to push the T-shirt so hard, because people like doing that, and that it helps us get money. But we are looking at other ways of raising money for the organization, and that's where this uncomfortable subject comes up. So we in the executive board have been talking about starting to ask for dues. This is an organization that I feel really gives back a lot to its members, and we're asking for $10 to cover kind of basic expenses, or at least spread the covering of those basic expenses across the entire organization, as opposed to just a few of us. It's $10 over the course of the entire semester, and if you, we're kind of still discussing some. I like your video system. This is money that we're asking for to cover kind of like basic expenses, some of those expenses that you saw on the previous slide. And like, the week is, the semester is like 16 weeks long. So, that's like a couple of, rounds of Starbucks, or $1, every week or so. And that really, there's 43 of us here today. So if each of us is giving $10, then that's going to raise a ton of money, and that's almost going to cover like our operating costs for the semester. And if we are, I noticed I'm sure everyone has noticed that our numbers have shrunk significantly since our first meeting, which is totally normal. If we can get people to really kind of invest in us a little bit more, or invest in the organization, then we can maybe start doing even cooler things, like getting tablets for our artists to use, or like software that's going to make life a little bit easier for the programmers. Get some audio stuff, although I know that shit's super expensive, so we'll try. But there are a lot of things that we want to do for this organization. We don't want to, I mean, I know we've already done a lot, and like we were nominated Best New Organization of the Year, and we've been in the running for like Best On-Campus Organization for the last 2 years. Hopefully we'll get it this time. I think we have a pretty good shot considering we've made 2 games. There's like a lot of stuff that's really useful for everyone that this money can go towards. So that's why we're hoping that you'll agree with us. I saw a hand go up.
Yeah, I mean, what about that grant that Adam got us? What happened to all that money?
Well, the grant that Adam got was a grant to study agile production methodology.
Right.
Now, we are the principal people who implement agile production methodology at Cal State Long Beach. So some of that money is going to be going toward, like $2,000 is set towards student assistance. However, half of that is probably going to be taken by the other teacher who co-wrote the grant for his students. And Adam Moore also has students. So there is $2,000 that's set aside just for student assistance, and that'll probably be going towards subsidies to getting people into like the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco and stuff like that. But like we're not going to get $10,000.
I wasn't like, why are you asking us money? I was like,
where
did I go?
No, that's definitely fine. Also, those funds don't get freed up until next semester.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're almost there, sort of. This semester is like horrifyingly close to an end, but yeah. So those funds will get freed up, but it's still kind of up in the air, like what those like exactly how those funds are going to be used. So there's still a lot of things that we're talking about, but just as a real quick rundown of some of the things that we want to invest in the future. We want to host a conference. We want to get more development tools to make your lives easier. Yeah. We need to pay for licenses. We need to keep our website running. There are just school fees that apply to a club every single semester. Advertising is something. I mean, you saw those pretty posters that Aaron Taylor made for us. That's why a lot of you guys are here. So that's why we need to do that. Events, speakers, surprisingly, speakers normally get paid. We haven't been doing that. So they've been we've been very fortunate to have speakers coming in here on their own time. But like, especially like if we will need to start paying people for like travel expenses and whatnot. Candy ain't free. Tutorial, equipment, travel. That's something that I want to talk about. Like, we really want to start investing, like giving people the chance to apply for like VGDA scholarships to travel to conferences and conventions and stuff like that. That's something we really want to support. Booths at conferences. I'm going to fight really hard to get us a booth at IndieCade, because I think that'd be awesome for us. The art team wants tablets. Sound team wants sound stuff. I'm sure technical can think of something.
Content
We
wants
want pretty
whiteboards.
Yeah, content wants whiteboards.
Whiteboards.
And Mass Effect DLC.
No, it's done.
But there's a new one coming out. Anyway, all right. So it's EA. Yeah, that's some of the stuff that we want to spend money on. I hope that you'll agree that it's worth it. Anyway, sorry for the awkwardness there. Cool. So back on to fun stuff. We are going to be as you know, we've been talking about the dev kit for a while, but now we have like an actual date that we're going to be hosting auditions. So it's going to be Tuesday, November 1st. December 1st? December 1st.
Because November 1st is a pass.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. What, you guys weren't there? We had it. It was great. There we go. Okay. Tuesday, December 1st, from starting at 6 o'clock in the evening. Maybe a little bit earlier, but whatever. What? Yeah.
So,
Well, we don't know if there's no class there. We don't know for sure. It could be in UTC, in one of the UTC buildings, that's the theater buildings, or it could be in PH1 107. But we'll definitely keep you updated on that. If you have any interest in hosting a dev kit, then contact us at marketing.vgda@gmail.com. For those of you who don't know, the dev kit is a show that we're going to be putting on. It's going to be like a bi-monthly show. The idea for the dev kit is to kind of become the voice of game developers in Southern California, especially kind of like collegiate and indie game developers in Southern California. The idea that we have for it is to, give people updates about like what's going on in VGDA, what we're working on, and kind of following that, it would help people understand what some of the challenges are in developing in a college atmosphere. Also, we plan on using this to have indie companies come on, and then like the next half will be kind of them talking about their projects and stuff like that. And that's going to be something that's really successful because while indie companies can really make good, like awesome games that are really fun, one thing they always struggle with is advertising. So that's kind of what this would help with. Any questions about the dev kit? Like what that would be? No? Okay.
What exactly do you think the subject matter will pertain to?
Well, the subject matter for the dev kit is mostly going to be game development, game industry news, and then actually those are going to be the big like two things that we cover most of the time. Keeping people updated about what's going on in the industry that a lot of us hope to join, and also like what to do, how to get in, what to do once you're there. Alrighty. Peter found out that Udemy is which is a site that has a lot of like really high quality tutorials on stuff, having an awesome Black Friday sale. Almost all their tutorials are like $10 right now. Normally they're like 100 something. 200, 300. Yeah, and it's like it's not like a video. It's like $10 for like a small library of videos. So this is a website for it. This is the website here, and we'll be posting. Oh God, what? Stop. Touchscreens, man. All right. There's the website if you want to like buy any yourself. However, if like you don't have the cash lying around, then you can actually contact us. If you can contact us by 8 p.m. tonight, and you see something that you really want to be in the library of VGDA like video tutorials that we're putting together, so that you could access it in the future, then let us know somehow. You can contact.vgda. You can Facebook message any of us. Posting it on our Facebook wall is a less reliable way of getting the message through, but we'll be checking that as well. We highly encourage people to buy them themselves. But if you see something that you can't quite afford and you really want us to get our hands on, as long as it's like on sale because we don't have like $300 to spend on one library of videos, we really want to do that. And that's really a set of resources that we're looking to put together. Yeah.
Do we get to keep it forever?
Yeah. Forever.
for the greater good.
Yeah. As long as YouTube exists. So,
Forever.
as long as Matt.
I think it's just forever. I don't think it's YouTube.
I don't think you get to. Do you get to download them?
YouTube is forever.
No, it's streaming.
It's
Yeah.
on their site, but it's not on YouTube.
Oh, it's not on YouTube?
No,
Okay,
it's
so
not
for
on
as
YouTube.
long as their site exists.
Yes.
Oh, come
Oh God. Closes next day.
Like,
This whole sale is like a clearance sale. Is what they're telling us. And then they're gonna be like over. All right, cool. So,
do you want to go in examples of like videos? Or, like, there's one, for instance, I'm going to be taking is probably learning to code in Unity, and there's also one on 3D modeling. There's one on directing and producing an animation.
there's also one for like specifically environment art in Unity. There's also one for environment art in Unreal. So those are two that I'm gonna be checking out because I want to do environment art.
Game design. There's one like creating audio. I think it's creating audio visualizations with Audacity. If the sound team is interested in that.
Yeah. So that's gonna be some cool stuff to work on. And again, let us know if there's something that you want us to get, and we'll get it if we can. I mean, obviously, there's only so much money that we can spend on it, because again, this is another set of things that's Well, I guess this might be coming out of t-shirt money, but whatever. All right. So, Thanksgiving. I don't know if you guys realize this, but this is the last general meeting before we release our game. Like, I realized that, and I was like, oh no. Headlights, dear. All right. So we have 2 more weeks. 2 to get Parasomnia done. And I've been in school for a while. And I know how short Thanksgiving break can be. You're like, yeah, I got plenty of time. Wrong. It really seems like it's a lot longer than it actually turns out to be. We all try to get caught up on, all of the socializing that we've missed out on over the course of, VGDA and schoolwork and jobs and whatever, and being nerds. But, so I urge everyone, we all want to have a name credit on a game that is awesome. Right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Who wants to have a name credit on a game that sucks? Okay, cool. Just in case. All right. So for those of you who do want to have a name credit on something that's really, really cool that you can be proud of, that you can show off in an interview and be like, I'm a badass. Please put in the time. Please make sure that you're putting in the time over the Thanksgiving break so that we can get it done. We're not there yet. I know we're really close. We are so close. But we need to make sure that we're keeping the pace. We need to make sure we're not slowing down. We will be having dev jams this Sunday, and pretty excited to talk about that. But otherwise, even if you can't make it to this Sunday's dev jam, and I don't know what next Sunday's dev jam will look like. We haven't talked about that yet. But otherwise, please stay in contact with your team leads, like every couple of days. I mean, obviously you're going to be spending some time, probably Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, or spending time with your family. That's totally fine. I also understand that a lot of your teachers like to be like, oh, well, you have all break to work on this, so here's a million projects to do. I understand that. So get done what you can. Be honest with us. We will make sure to work around your schedules. That's what we've been trying to do this entire semester. I think that we've been pretty successful about that. So yeah, keep in contact and we will get this game done. So this is all my slide got overwritten, so this is all I had time to write. But we will post more details about this. Peter already posted a Facebook event about it. What?
Do you want me to talk about
Pajama
No.
Jam?
Yeah, it's called the Pajama Jam, and it is the best named event ever.
I need to change the event name
You do,
again.
yeah. Pajama Jam.
Okay.
So, what is a Pajama Jam? A Pajama Jam is a dev jam this one will be 22 hours long. We're gonna have another semi all-nighter dev jam, and you come in your pajamas and you get a lot of shit done, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of coffee is consumed. There'll be food. This will be a little bit different than the dev jam mixer that we had last time. That a lot of you guys came to. We're really happy about that. However, the one thing that will be different is that this will be a lot more work focused. So we won't be breaking out consoles. If you want to have games, you need a handheld or on your laptop or whatever. But the emphasis is going to be on getting as much of Parasomnia done as possible. Now, the advantages of coming to the Pajama Jam are that we'll have... Yes, it is the best name. All right. The advantage of coming to the Pajama Jam is obviously communication happens at a much faster speed. You can get feedback on your things really quickly. A lot of the team leads are going to be... Or team leads, who can't make it? It's going to be Saturday... It's going to start Saturday night at 8, and it's going to be finishing Sunday at 6.
This Saturday?
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday. In the WWE Super John Cena.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
From Saturday to Sunday, people sleeping there?
Yeah. Well, if you want.
Nobody's sleeping.
Well, no sleep. No, there will be... What? What? Yeah. Emily, you gonna be at the Pajama Jam?
What? Yeah.
Yeah?
See, Emily's gonna be at the pajama
Yeah.
jam.
So it looks like all the team leads are going to be able to be there. No. I asked everyone. Okay. No, that's totally fine. Okay, so Soundly won't be there. You know, we'll just like curse his name. Usual. It does this?
What?
Whoa.
Dude, it's done that forever.
Shut up! Don't ruin it for me. Yes.
So the Pajama Jam is going to be Saturday at what time to Sunday at what?
Saturday starting at 8 p.m. and
Saturday?
ending Sunday at 6 p.m.
There should be a Facebook event on every single team.
Yeah.
It's at the library, right?
No, actually, oh, that's duh, obviously. Okay, so, yeah, some key information that I left out there. It will once again be at my parents' place. They're gone again, so. Yeah. I swear eventually we'll find a legit, like, venue and not just my parents' house. But, yeah, it's going to be at my parents' place again. Yeah, potluck as always. 3722 East 6th Street. The address will be posted on the Facebook event. That will be a pinned post on our Facebook page. However, we have recently exceeded 300 members on our Facebook group, which one is cool. However, the downside is we actually cannot send everyone invites like we used to be able to. Facebook has like an anti-spam policy that prevents groups of over 300 members from like sending out invites that would pop up in your like event.
Right.
What?
No, the event thing.
Yeah.
I posted an individual event on every single page.
Yeah. So he also for those of you who are on the development team pages for like on Facebook, because every development team has its own Facebook page. Peter posted a like event on all of those pages. So if you're on there, you will get some kind of alert from those groups, but the details about the Pajama Jam will be pinned to the main VGDA Facebook page. So yeah, a lot of work will get done. We'll actually have like room for everyone to be working on stuff. I know that was like something of an issue last time, but that's because there were consoles like everywhere. So since we won't have consoles, we'll have a lot more room for people to actually be working on stuff. There'll be please bring food if you can, but if you can't, obviously coffee and other unhealthy things will be provided. Yeah. So I know, like, you know, it's hard to be like, oh yeah, work sounds so much fun, but trust me, it's a lot of fun. People get kind of crazy, and it's great. So that's all I've got for stuff right now. How about you guys? No? Okay. Roman, was there still something you wanted to do? No? I think we already took care of that. We're just going to do the orders.
Yeah,
later.
just
Okay,
don't
cool.
close out the page you have with the shirt.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Yeah.
Can we look at environment, sound effects?
Well, I think the team leads will be showing off like stuff, and obviously we'll be seeing the build. Cool. Anything else right now? All right. Well, then we'll have the team lead present sound, art, content, technical. What?
What?
Okay, that works. All right, content, sound, art.
Actually, that works well, because most of our stuff is sound really good.
Should've got
Okay. We got roll two.
Alright, so like I said last week, most of our heavy lifting stuff is done. So right now it's just editing, refining, and playtesting. So we got a lot of playtests done. We are submitting a lot of bug reports and stuff to technical. Aaron has that finished, so I'll be spreading that out to my team, the actual report form. Even just doing stuff at like the dev jam and like the exec meeting, we found a lot of balance changes, found a lot of like variations that we can do on stuff that we already have built that don't require new assets or like new big pieces of code that'll make the game more interesting. So that's a lot of what we've been doing. We also finally finished our items and got them recorded with Andrew on Tuesday, which I'm sure maybe he'll show you some of those. They're pretty.
I actually got some of them in the build. So.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. We had a lot of fun, and I'm pretty happy. I was there directing, so I'm pretty happy with how those turned out. We also, mostly at the Sunday Dev Jam, we messed with transitions, which is like little stuff, but like, I don't know, they had polished the game. So now whenever you start, Josh was worried that whenever you start a new level, like, because we are doing the Recurring Nightmare theme, like, it's not obvious, like, the moment you start it that you've started a new level, so we were worried that, like, players might be like, well, fuck, I just played through this, and, like, quit. But now we have a new graphic, so every time you start a new level, there's gonna be, like, a phase, or it'll show, like, the moon shifting to the next phase to kind of show that it's, like, a new night. We recorded a bunch of different versions of, I think, Michael saying goodnight over and over again, so that it gets more and more creepy as the game goes on. We also settled on a game over screen, which does not require any additional assets, but I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, so this week we are doing more of the same. A lot more playtesting. Those content people who are going to Pajama Jam, I highly recommend it. But that's probably like 90% of what we're going to be doing is playing it over and over and over again. Yeah, polishing, answering questions. That's it.
And we'll stream it. Twitch plays.
Jesus.
For each member of content team, a different Twitch stream.
Jesus. All right, any questions? Cool.
Golf. Got it. Alright, so just tagging along to what Emily was saying, we do have all the voiceovers done. And this took a long time, but it was worth it. It was really fun. Alright, blooper number one. Oh, alright. So whispers, the telling you like a little loud. And then it just gets a little bit more and more reverbery each time. Except for that. Alright, so I got bored with the naming the files, so we have like happy birthday to the ground.
I know it's late, but mom and dad are busy. Happy birthday. To the ground.
To the ground. There's notice me senpai.
I'm trying to build something you'd be proud of.
Play with me senpai.
Aren't we going to play today?
Let's see, senpai can play.
Sorry.
Taparoo, got rid of that one.
You can't just keep running around doing nothing. You gotta actually go places. Here, I'll do it for you.
And let's see.
You best be liking this.
It is much impressive, but I mean, you like it, you know.
This one was a little distorted. I have to re-go and fix that. And then we got Peter.
What? Wait, no,
No, don't worry. Wait.
Yes!
Just wait for it.
Perfect.
going in the game. I think this one's the best one.
Oh gosh.
The dialogue is kicking me under the bed, it won't bring him back. If you want to hear that again. That's the toy train. Nope, not that one.
Oh, the toy train.
Toy train.
So this one's cool. Glass breaking in reverse. Let's see. We just have a lot of glass breaking sounds that we were messing around with. I think you guys did that one.
Whoa. Is that like a bag of Cheerios?
I actually don't remember what this one was.
And you're crushing some of the
Yep, that's about it. Most of it was just the dialogue, doing a lot of these dialogues. But, any questions?
Take care of my sweet dreams. These are all so scary.
You have to take care of her.
I think this is the Pet Rock one.
Yeah.
The first one cuts off.
You have to take care of her, okay? Or else you'll die.
All these titles are so scary.
No one? Yeah, sound team's actually almost done. All we have to do is get some of the fire stuff, the rain stuff, a couple of the train track stuff, and syncing up the neutral walking animation for the TV. I think that's about it.
Good work, man.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, most of the assets that Art Team completed this week will be in the game, but there are some that aren't in it yet, so I can show you those. Let's see, do we have... It's like, let me see. Well, this one was supposed to be the fruit falling out, and that was supposed to be a jump scare, but it's too big to view right now. And then for character, I know there's a concept, need to modify it, but we're going to be working off this for the final chandelier or ceiling monster. Yeah, we're going to modify the forms more to make it read clear.
It looks like the ones from Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. And then we have a couple new toys here in the Joan.
I know, right?
Let's see, there's something else. Then here, the board game.
Oh, that's fun. Pretty cool, dude. I like that a lot.
Yeah, we have that fireplace is going to be in
There's
the
a sound over there.
fireplace. Should I put it here? It's going to be slightly different in the build, but for the corrupted door, the door that you can't enter back into.
Suddenly think we're in Assassin's Creed now.
Boarded up door.
We'll show off the fireplace in the game.
Yeah, that's going to be in the game.
Oh.
Or no?
Okay.
Okay.
I was struggling to get all that article in time.
That's fine.
It will be.
I know, I always like give it to you late, so.
Yeah.
And there's a sound effect game.
Here.
The fireplace will be in the game. It is just not.
Yeah, there's a sound over
Is
there.
that a trap or is it just a kill you thing?
Yeah,
No,
there's a sound
it was
effect.
supposed to just be an
Yeah.
environment one. We'll play the sound effect later. It doesn't need to be right now. Michael did more menu concepts.
Oh, I like that
Man,
one.
that's some good.
That one's good. I like that.
I actually think we're going to be going with this one though.
I like
And then we're going to do the light flickering, and then you'll see like the shadow of the title
okay.
on the back.
No sound.
Man, it's starting to look really legit.
Pretty legit.
Barely.
And then these were just a couple other concepts he did.
But there's a sound.
And I think that was it for UI. Oh, I didn't post it. Did you put the nose?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to show that. So I think that's mainly it. That's what's not going to be in the build. So I'll pass it on to Josh and let him show you
All
what
right.
we have.
It's kind of done.
Yeah. It's gotta be intended. I like the corrupted door.
Okay. Here we go. So, all right. So first off, we actually have levels now. It's not something you can really tell, but now when you beat a level, it will actually progress to the next level. There's nothing to indicate that yet, but it works. So technically, you can play through the entire game. This is level 3, which is going to look exactly like any of the other levels, except the hunter is probably going to show up a whole bunch because it does that. All right. So there we go. So we now have the corrupted door, which you can see right there. That's the hunter already. Shit. Where is he coming from? All right.
Can they come from any direction?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So here are the items.
Run past it.
Let's see what happens.
The trigger's broken.
Damn it. That's the new game over screen. The retry is less broken now. It does take you back to the basement and you're immediately chased. Yeah, there's still some glitches with the retry, so depending on what killed you, you may run into some issues, but hopefully not. Ah, that happens quick. And there it is. Yeah, there's some particle effects on the hunter's smoke now, which is really nice. This is the bug room. It needs some modifications, but the worst part is that big one is gonna, once we get it working right, is gonna look like it's crawling across your screen. So we've modified the hiding spots, so now you actually disappear, and that way we can have an animation of you hiding. One sec. I'll wait for him to. There you go. Okay, and I actually forgot to show this guy off last week, so I apologize to the art team, but this is the new TV monster, which looks super cool.
It's scary.
No giant roaches are the most terrifying.
Ah, shit.
Stop cheating.
No.
Why do you keep on doing that?
If I don't cheat, we'll never get out of here. That may or may not. No, that door doesn't attack you. Never mind. Couldn't remember. Don't think I can make it through that. So those curtains right there are actually a monster as well. We're adding in a trap monster. So they will eat you. Those are one of the things that's pretty significantly broken with the game, though.
Ooh, well, getting really dark really fast.
Yep. When you hide, it gets dark faster.
But you need the glow effect from the monster as well.
That's hard to do because it's not actually light.
It's like.
Wait a moment. Oh, jeez.
Okay, so this right here will eat me if I try and go in there. Yeah, level 3 is kind of a pain in the ass. Here, let me see if we have the nose monster in here anywhere.
You actually put in the nose monster? Oh.
Don't look at me.
Anyways.
Alright, here we go. So, this is the room with the nose monster. Give it a sec, it'll show up.
Oh, it's so ugly. What is that? How does it move?
Oh.
So I suppose there's no vacuum monster.
It's supposed to be a vacuum, although there's really no resemblance.
Well, there will be vacuum sounds.
Alright, and then also we have the items up here. So there's your nice little item assortment there. You can talk to them. The text is still a little broken, but if you click on an item, it gives you... So you can hit the items and get the audio.
This game isn't fun when no one else wants to play. Why don't you bring friends home next time?
And of course this lovely one.
Everything's so cold and it's strange.
All the gray ones are ones we don't have art for yet. And there's also an ending cutscene when you beat the level, so... We're going to speed up the camera transition a little bit. And then that takes you to the next level, which I think on this one actually takes you to the ending. Yeah, actually, we have an ending as well. Did I show that off before?
No.
Nope.
I'm going to have to cheat here because it's a little broken, but... Still broken. Yay! Good times. Nope, it's not going to work. Never mind. There's something broken with the doors where it keeps crashing. And one other thing, we do actually have the endless mode now. Well, let me do it full screen. No, it is full screen.
That room in the middle, I can already tell it's crazy.
It appears to be broken. I'm not sure what's going on. It was working fine before. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we got then.
All right. Yeah. All right, everyone get ready.
Get
Are we getting ready for flashbang out?
I don't even know how. Turn on the lights. There we go. There we go. All right, that wasn't so bad. All right, cool. So, isn't that fucking cool? Yeah. And Michael, you weren't here to see everyone be very, very impressed with the UI artwork that you've done. So, yes. But yeah, so you know this is what we're about to get done. If you know, we can really keep up all the hard work that we've been putting in for the last, what's it been?
12 weeks.
9 weeks? Well, because the first 2 weeks were. Whatever. So yeah, the work we've been putting in for the last 2 months, 2.5 months, really about to pay off. And December 3rd, we'll have a few industry professionals coming in to critique our game. Yeah. So. Yeah, and networking. If they like our game. Otherwise, they'll just never come back.
So come to
But-
the 22-hour dev jam.
Yeah, so come to the 22-hour Dev Jam so we can make sure this game kicks as much ass as possible. And that's like game jargon. So, all right, cool. So, y'all know the drill. Well, do we have any other questions, comments, concerns about anything that we've seen so far? Okay, so one last time, Roman and I are going to be putting in the orders for the t-shirts right now. So, if anyone wants to put in. Oh, duh, level ups. All right, cool.
What's up? What's going on?
Me being dumb again.
You can chuck candy, man.
Your Let's Get Ready Rumble voice is not.
What?
Quite on point.
The announcer?
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do our level ups. Celebrate people by throwing candy at them.
Hanvi for art.
Anvi, you here?
Hey. Priscilla Candelas.
And you know the drill. Come on down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Priscilla. Uh-huh. Okay, that was your fault that time. What?
Titus Connect.
Oh,
Technical. No?
Yeah, it's last week's.
Okay.
is it?
Oh. Sorry, guys.
Wait.
You got
Okay. Sorry, just a sec. Let me check something out real
you
quick.
got free candy.
I'm sorry you guys got free candy.
You guys leveled up last week. That was the last week thing. So enjoy it. Oh, wait. Did you guys get candy last week?
Semester after.
Ramiro? Did you level up last week?
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, okay. But you didn't
He's
get-
like, yes, I'm still eating this, but yes, I did. How did I cock that up? Oh, it didn't get updated from yours. Oh, okay.
I have it right here.
Okay, cool. All right, there we go. We have the real one now. Yay.
Contributing developer, Tom Sullivan.
Tom Sullivan, you here?
All right. Associate developer, Nathan Chan for art.
Other Nathan, are you here?
Aaron Emra, art.
Emery.
Emery, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was, all right, well.
Alex Toll for technical.
Alex Toll? No?
All right, moving on to core developer, we have Michael Tuisar for art. Way in the back.
Oh, not quite.
To the left.
I'm worse with Snickers than I am with nerds, apparently.
Get a slingshot next semester.
Oh! Yes! Yes! Put it,
Benseo,
Roman, put that on the
technical.
budget.
Benseo. Benseo? No Benseo. Ken Miller for technical. And Nesta Chipasushun for technical.
Well, yeah, those of you who leveled up, come on down, come on down. You too, Michael Tuisar, come on. And what was the other one? Nessa? Nessa, you here? No? Alrighty. Yeah. Alright, so these are the level ups we have today. Thank you all very much for all the hard work you've been putting in week after week to level up. Round of applause for everyone. Also, there's like a ton of core developers, so that's really cool. Like we have a ton of people who've been putting in like at least 3 hours of work a week or more. They've already put in more than that. So that's really, really gratifying to see. And I hope, there's still time. The 24-hour Dev Jam is going to be a great place to like level up if you want, because you can get multiple tasks during that time. Anyway, all right. So now, unless I've missed something, What?
Go for it.
Oh. Yeah, so now we'll split up into our groups. Cool. All right, thank you very much, guys.